I am looking a little crunchy today, but it is a-okay because you know what? It truly just do be like that sometimes. Hello and welcome to my channel where I talk about a bunch of random stuff like dance, sustainability, and literally anything else that I think you guys might find remotely interesting. Today I am going to be sharing with you a few items that you can swap in your personal care routine to just start working towards a little bit more of a sustainable lifestyle. I'm going to be honest, this video is totally not geared towards people who are well versed in sustainable living. If you are one of those people, you're probably going to watch this video and be like, wow, you have so far to go. And you would be right, I do have so far to go. I am just trying to work towards living more sustainably day by day, doing the little bits that I can. And so I thought I would share some of the products with you guys that I like to use that have helped me move in that direction. Today we're specifically talking about personal care items, so we're talking like skincare, hair care, period products, oral health, and all those types of items. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, that really helps me out. And let's get going. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with some products that I have found that I like to use in the shower. This first product is something that you probably have heard of before. It is a shampoo bar. So this one is brand new, so it's still in the box, but it just comes in this cardboard box, and then it just looks like this. It just looks like a homemade bar of soap, basically. I'm going to be totally honest, I hate shampoo bars. I feel like they dry out my hair. I don't like them. I think that they are a really good solution for people who have really short hair or low maintenance hair that doesn't need a lot of extra love. So if you're somebody like that, this honestly I think would be a total lifesaver. I already purchased a couple of these and then decided I didn't like them, so I just ended up using them as body soap. This particular brand is called Meow Meow Tweet. I have a couple other products that I'm going to show you from them later on, but you can literally find these anywhere. You can get them at Lush, you can order them like anywhere online. You could literally order them on Amazon, but you can find them anywhere. They're very accessible. They also make conditioner bars. Again, I didn't like them, so I just now use mine for shaving. Like I just use it as like shaving cream basically. But again, if you're somebody with short hair, it probably would work well for you. Since I didn't like those bar forms, I wanted to find something more sustainable in a liquid form when it comes to shampoo and conditioner. There are lots of brands that you can get liquid shampoo and conditioner in like aluminum containers that you either are recyclable or you can ship it back to them and they'll reuse it. However, those things are very expensive. They normally run at like 30 to 40 bucks a bottle, which is just a little out of my price range at this point. So I needed to find something that was going to work a little bit better for me. So what I ended up picking up is these guys. This is just Tresemme shampoo and conditioner, but on the bottle it says that it is new packaging. So it says on the shampoo it says 98% recycled bottle, on the conditioner it says 100% recycled bottle, and then they also say that the bottles are 100% recyclable. So you just have to rinse them out and then you can recycle them. It's definitely not the best solution. However, these run at around $5 to $6 a bottle rather than the $30 for the other ones that I have found, which is much easier for me to do with my personal budget and lifestyle. At some point, I am definitely going to try and switch to the other one where you can just send back the bottle and they'll reuse it, because I think that's a really good system. But for now, I think that this is definitely a good step in the right direction. And then the last shower product that I'm going to talk about is just my razor. Again, this is not the best solution. I know that there are options out there that are even more sustainable than this. However, this is a reusable handle, and then you just have to replace the actual razor head in it. This one is from Dollar Shave Club, but there's tons of these subscription things where you can just get the handle and then all you have to replace is the head. So even though this is still going in the landfill, it's not the entire razor. So if what you're using right now is just those disposable plastic razors and you can only use them like a couple times before you have to throw them out, this is a huge step in the right direction. And I actually think that it is very budget friendly as well. I believe it's about at $10 every time you get a shipment, and they send you 4 razor heads in it. Okay, moving over to some oral care products. The first thing is probably something you have heard of before, and it's just this bamboo toothbrush. So instead of using your typical plastic toothbrush, which is literally made out of pure plastic and rubber, this one is made from bamboo. This one specifically actually has replaceable heads, which is kind of cool. So you just pull it off like this, and then you just have to replace this part, and then you continue to use this part, so it's even less wasteful. And the nice thing about this is you can just get it at the grocery store. This one I ordered off of a site called the Humble Co. It's actually based somewhere in Europe, so it does take a little while for it to ship, so I generally try and buy stuff in bulk from there, so I just have a little backup supply. But you can just get a bamboo toothbrush at the grocery store. I've seen them there. They are a little more pricey. They're more like $6 rather than like $2 or $3. But personally, I feel like it's worth it to keep a little bit more plastic out of the landfill. The next item is also from the Humble Co., and it is these floss picks. Personally, for flossing my teeth, this is the kind of product that I like to use. These ones are actually really awesome, and I like them better than any other floss picks I have used, just for functionality purposes, aside from the whole sustainability part of things. But they're made from a plant-based material, so they're totally compostable. But what I think is really cool about these is they actually have, if you can see, they actually have like a double pick on them, and so they clean my teeth way better. And then they also have this end. If you want to do the little toothpick end, you can do that as well. Again, these do ship from overseas, so it takes a little bit longer for them to come in, but it comes in a pack of 50s. I just normally order 2 or 3 of these packs at a time, and then I have them for a few months. Okay, moving over to some period products. One item you've probably heard people talk about before is a menstrual cup. So this one is the Diva cup. Just looks like this, and it literally just catches your blood, which honestly is a little bit gross. I've only used it a few times. It's not my favorite, only because I do find it a little bit gross, but if you can kind of get past that, it is not only going to be more sustainable, but it's going to save you a lot of money, because you only have to get one of these and it lasts like literally years. So you never have to buy tampons or pads again. You can wear it to bed. I believe that you can leave it in for up to 12 hours, so you only have to change it like twice a day, which is awesome. I'm still working towards getting used to it. I do envision myself swapping to this full-time at some point. I'm just not quite there yet. With that being said, I did want to find more sustainable tampons and pads in the meantime. So what I found is 7th generation sells period products. So personally, I think the tampons are pretty good when it comes to something that obviously is just disposable and you can't use more than once. The pads are not quite as good, but I'll talk about that in a second. So the tampons just come in this cardboard box like this, which obviously cardboard is recyclable, and then the tampon comes in a paper package like this. So instead of coming in some sort of plastic packaging, it comes in a paper packaging. I'm not going to take the tampon out. You're probably going to want to use this at some point, but the tampon itself is made of 100% organic cotton, and it is dye-free and chlorine-free, which not only is good for the environment, but it's also good for your body. And then the applicator, obviously there are options where you can get either something with a cardboard applicator or something that has no applicator at all. But personally, the plastic applicator just works so much better for me. But this applicator is actually made of 99% plant-based material. Obviously, there's probably still like 1% something in there, but I feel like it's a huge step in the right direction. It's actually made out of mainly sugar cane, which is kind of cool, but anyways, that's one option. And then 7th generation also makes pads. Now, here's the thing about the pads. They come in a plastic bag, which makes literally no sense to me. The tampons come in a cardboard box, so why wouldn't you also put the pads in a cardboard box? I have no idea. It does say that you can recycle this packaging on it, but I'm not really sure how you would go about that, and honestly, like, how many people are actually going to do that. There are some people, of course, that would, but I feel like the people who would go out of the way to recycle this random plastic bag are the people who wouldn't be even buying this product at all. They would just be using a menstrual cup or some other option. These, just like the tampons, are completely chlorine-free and dye-free. They do mention on the packaging that the little sticky strips that you peel off of it actually are not dye-free, which is kind of random. They say they are working towards making it completely dye-free. For now, the packaging is not, only the pads themselves are. Another kind of interesting thing about these is that they say for every single pack of tampons and pads that they sell, they are donating 43 cents towards programs that help women get the period products that they need if those are not accessible to them. So that is kind of cool. However, it also says on them that they only do up to 1 million packs a year, which in 1 year they're probably selling far more than 1 million packs of tampons and pads. So I do feel like that's a little stingy. It seems a little bit off to me, like why only up to 1 million? Like it seems a little performative. It's again a step in the right direction, but this is definitely not the perfect product. It's just kind of a placeholder while I work towards finding something that is more efficient. And then finally, we just have a couple of miscellaneous items. I mentioned a company earlier called Meow Meow Tweet, but the main thing that they actually do is skincare. So both my toner and my moisturizer are from them. They both come in glass bottles that are completely recyclable. The only plastic on them is the pumps. However, they have this really cool program where you can buy them in bulk and they come in an aluminum recyclable container, and then you can just reuse these glass bottles with the plastic and you just refill these bottles, which is really awesome. Personally, I use the Geranium Palm Rose toner, and then for my moisturizer, I use this Juniper Carrot Seed face oil. I have tried a couple of other skincare companies like this that I wasn't a huge fan of just because of the quality of the products, not because of the sustainability factor, but this company has been really awesome and I'm really liking their products. I think that they're super high quality. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is my deodorant. This one is by Native. It is all natural, no aluminum, no parabens, and it comes in a cardboard container like this. So it's kind of a funky shape. It's like a little circle instead of your regular oblong looking deodorant container, but you just press it up like this and then it's just like a regular deodorant. There are so many companies that I've been seeing popping up doing things like this. This one just happens to be Native, but there are lots of options for plastic-free deodorants these days, which is really awesome. So that is everything I'm gonna show you today. If you like this video, let me know down in the comments and I can make more videos like this where I show you different products that I like to use. I will be sure to link everything down below so it's easily accessible for you. Also, I'd love to hear down in the comments if you have any other products that you would recommend that I use or try out. I'd love to hear about it. I'm always looking for new products that are healthier both for my body and for the environment, so let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.